Who can find? Who can find? Who can find? I mean, who can find? Who can find? Who can find? Who can find a virtuous woman? For her worth is far above rubies, and the heart of the husband safely trusts her, so she will have no lack of want. She does him good and no evil all the days of her life. She seeks wool and flax, and she willingly works with her hands. She is like the merchant ship. She brings her food from afar, rising while it is yet night to prepare food for her household and a portion for her maiden servants. She considers the field and she buys it, and with a portion she plants a vineyard. She guards herself with strength and strengthens her arms. She perceives that the merchandise is good and that her lamp does not go out by night. She stretches out her hands to the distaff, and her hands hold the spindle. She extends her hands to the poor, yet she reaches out to the needy. She's not afraid of the snow for her household, for her household is clothed with scarlet. She makes desperate for herself, and her clothing is fine linen and purple. Her husband is known in the gate when he sits amongst the elders of the land. She makes linen garments, and she sells them, and she supplies suches to the merchants. Strength and honor are her clothing. She shall rejoice in time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the law of kindness. She watches over the ways of her household, and she does not eat the bread of idleness. You know what? That is why her children, they rise, and they call her blessed. So does her husband who praises her. Many daughters have done well, but you excel them all. Charm is deceitful, beauty is passing, but the woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised. Give her the fruits of her own hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates.
She opens her mouth with wisdom. Her tongue is full of kindness. She takes care upon her children, and they call her a woman of vision. A woman from God is a good thing. She's a good thing. A woman from God is a good thing. From God is a good thing. She's a favor from God. A woman from God is a good thing. She's a good thing. A woman from God is a good thing. A woman from God is a good thing. She's a favor from God.